What's going on, guys? Cerebro here for T3G, along with
Extended Warranty.
And today we're going to be talking about these guys.
These are the Grand Star. These are the Grand Star Industrial Limited Dancing Water Speakers. I first became aware of their existence around the holidays when Radio Shack was actually featuring them, and they had them playing, and I thought they were really cool, but they were completely sold out, and they were sold out in the stores, and they were sold out online, and we couldn't find them anywhere. And then at one point I was told that some people had been returning theirs because they were leaking, which you don't really want with electronics. So we were a little concerned about that, but luckily this brand is somewhat generic and seems to be producing stuff for different companies to sell, and so we came across them at the after Christmas sale at Target, so that was a good story.
Well, we were just looking for random after Christmas stuff. She does a lot of cards, so she went ahead and just browsed the aisles for cards. I happened to turn around, and being 6'5", I was able to see the top shelf, which most people that were there would not have seen it.
I'm 5'4", so I never would have found it.
And these things were just kind of sitting in the middle of the top shelf towards the back, and I was kind of like, well, all right, because I knew she wanted some, so figured we'd try them out and see what was going on, so here they are.
Yeah, so these are the only ones that we have ever found that look like themselves. FYE was selling some. They weren't the same. I didn't like the way they looked. They were half price, but I'm a visual person. It was not aesthetically pleasing to me, so this is what I went with.
They were more like the ones that Red X reviewed, the single Bluetooth one.
Yeah.
They had a set like this, wired, not Bluetooth, that FYE had, and she didn't like those as much.
Yeah, so the way that these work is they're plugged in into the back. There's a power cable that goes into your computer. It's a USB, and then you plug in.
The two mini USB plugs.
Well, this isn't a mini USB, is it?
That's a mini USB.
Mini USB. So you plug in the mini USB to this one. There's a mini USB that goes into that. That also feeds into the...
Nope.
That's the power. Mini USB with the power. You plug that into your computer. Or USB power source. And then you plug in the headphone jack.
Headphone jack to any device. I mean, it's for your computer, but we're using a phone here for demo.
Yeah.
And this is at full blast.
No, it's not.
That wasn't at full blast. So the effect reduces with the volume.
Yeah, so that's an example of what it does. It's pretty basic. It has a red light, a blue light, a green light, and a like orangish yellow light that kind of lights up the water, as you saw. It comes up with the music. It dances, as it would suggest, it dances along with the music. I think it's great. So I think the sound is really good. For the price of what the speakers were, which were like originally $25, we got them for 50% off. I think that it's basic. I use these at work, and so I plug them in and they work fine. The only two problems that I really have with them are that if your volume isn't high enough, the water does not dance. So the lights still light up, the water is still in there, but yeah, so.
And the moral of the story is...
So that's almost full.
Yeah.
And the moral of the story is... Till your arms fall off, till your abs get hard, and your moral of the story is...
So that's kind of different.
Yeah, so it's a very fine line between when it will work the way it's supposed to and when it doesn't. For me, it's not a huge deal. I just like the novelty of it. I've been posting videos of it on my Facebook page and everyone's jealous, and that's kind of the result I was looking for. I only, as far as I can think, I only have 3 complaints about the speakers. The first complaint would be that you have to have the volume at a certain level or else the speakers don't work. The volume, like the sound still works, you can still hear it, just the dancing water will not happen unless you have it at the volume that it deems appropriate. The only other thing one of the other things that's wrong with this that is just for this model is that they have you won't really be able to see it, but there's a decal on the front of the speaker, and it's a little bit bent, but it doesn't seem to affect the sound quality any. I haven't had any issues with it. It's just sort of, nobody really notices. And then the other thing that's kind of been an issue, at least for me personally, is that if I pause what I'm listening to at work, the speakers are still on, and you kind of get that metallic power in the background noise running like a hum, and it kind of bothers me. I don't know if it would bother you. It's not particularly loud, but like I can hear it, but then again I'm pretty sure I have misophonia, so like I can hear things that some people can't hear, and there's some noises that bother me that don't bother other people, so it's kind of hard for me to say if that's something that would affect other people, but something I've noticed with it. So overall, I'm very pleased with these speakers. I use them at work. I like them a lot. I like the sound quality. I like that I can turn them on and get the music, get the water dancing if I wanted to. I like that they are small and portable, and I can kind of use them anywhere. Like I took them home today, obviously, to do the review. I'm going to take them back tomorrow. I don't have to lug them around. I'm not really worried about them breaking. As I had said earlier, we had heard that some people had problems with them leaking. I haven't experienced that yet, but I'm going to keep an eye on it. So far so good. I also, Cerebro told me that you can get them at Target in Hello Kitty version now, so that's a thing. But overall, you're looking at about $25 for these speakers at normal price. I think like $25 to $30. I think they're totally worth it. If you can get them on sale, even more worth it. This was a good, you know, what would that be? 24, 12, like a little more than 12. Yeah, like $12.50. These are worth $12.50. These.
Would you say they're worth their full price, which was $24.99 on the box? Would you say they were worth $24.99?
I am a kid at heart, and the simplest things impress me. So for me, this was totally worth $25. Like, this would have even been maybe worth $35. Like, would have saved up as a Christmas present. I would have liked it. But the $24.99, totally worth it.
Alright, well, as long as you're enjoying them, maybe we'll get you a set of the Hello Kitties for the house. That's pretty much all you need to know, is that dance speaks for itself.
Yeah, that's the dance.
Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Appreciate you watching. If you like, hit the like button, subscribe, check out t3gtech.com, and make sure you hit up the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We're all over the place. We still have our the Facebook contest going on, so if you get us to 100 likes, we're giving away that router and the Audio-Technica headphones. So if you help us get there, we're going to post up the rules for the contest much closer to 100. Right now we're at about 50. So a ways to go, but I mean, free headphones.
It's doable. It's doable.
Free headphones.
Help
Come on,
us.
kids.
Come on. We got rent to pay.
I really know what it's about.
No, not even. I've got money to waste on headphones like these. Like, we're okay.
Thank you guys for watching. As always, I have been Cerebro, along with our guest.
Extended warranty.
Thanks for watching.
These aren't headphones, they're speakers.
Ha!